Good morning. Look, it's Elaine.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
back.
back.
She's back. Weather this morning, it's cold out there actually. It's we're going to see temperatures today of around 7 to 9 degrees in the most part, but right now it was -2 when I was coming in. The car was frozen.
Oh, it was 0 when I was coming in.
0, yeah. So it's
Later.
it's frosty in places, so just be aware of that this morning. But it's you know what, it's going to be a decent morning. The rain is going to return later on though, and we're going to see some very heavy showers in parts of the county later on this evening. So what's the crack?
Glad to be back. Blah blah blah. Right. Some of the things trending this morning as we're waking up. Patrick Keelty is trending, and Patrick Keelty has been. Did you just hit the camera?
I did, yeah.
Patrick Keelty's been talking about the fact that when he was 16, his dad was murdered by UVF gunmen, and he's been speaking about that pretty shocking story that Patrick Keelty has. So he's trending. Ray Wilkins is still trending, as he was yesterday, the former England captain, Chelsea, Manchester United star, sadly passing away at the age of 61. What was his involvement with the Chelsea setup over the past few years?
He was a coach. Yeah, he was coached with
okay.
a couple of different managers over the last while. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I picture him, he's in a Chelsea top.
Yeah. That's
In
true,
recent years, because obviously I didn't know him as a player first time round. Liverpool versus Manchester City trending as well, and a fantastic win for Liverpool last night. 1 foot now in the Champions League semi-final. 3-0 it finished up. Nobody called that. I don't know what odds you would have gotten Liverpool winning 3-0 at Anfield last night.
Yeah, they scored all 3 goals in the first half, and then to be fair, Man City tried their best in the second half. But credit to Liverpool, they were very good last night.
Yeah, sounds like they were. There's some of the big trends.
Papers this morning, the Irish Daily Mail says, batten down the hatches, flood warning for 8 counties as the temperatures have dropped. Farmers forced to import emergency supplies of fodder, and after 6 months of miserable weather, still no sign of a let-up. That's according to the front page of the Irish Daily Mail this morning. There's also a headline that says, Facebook, we read your messages.
What? Facebook? I'm really warm.
The Times Ireland
Facebook
edition.
reading our messages.
Apparently so, yeah. The Times Ireland edition this morning have a pull-out to the Masters inside it, your essential 8-page pull-out. Fianna Fáil plotting to undermine the government. There's also a picture of Ray Wilkins on the front page, as Elaine said, who sadly passed away at the age of 61. And Facebook links pro-choice supporters to anti-abortion post is also on their front page this morning. The Irish Examiner says furious all Cork flights to US are now in jeopardy. So yesterday Norwegian Airlines announced that they were going to drop the winter schedule of flights and keep the summer from March to October. Now, according to the Examiner this morning, all of the US flights direct are in jeopardy. Multi-million euro fodder package for farmers. Castle Island Mart featured in the news actually yesterday. There was TV3 News were there talking to farmers about this shortage. And in another farming-related story as well, a farmer died in Donegal after a television exploded at his home. That's also on the front page of the Examiner this morning. And the Irish Times leads with pressure grows to end 2-tier public pay in the budget. And Facebook pulls confusing donor feature from ads after complaints is on their front page as well this morning.
I've just spotted on the forecast there, we do have a status yellow weather warning again from this evening until tomorrow, and it's for a rainfall warning for Kerry and a few other counties as well, and that low temperature warning as well, that yellow warning does exist right across the country as well, as low as -4, Met Éireann are saying.
Yeah. Now, on the show this morning, obviously Elaine's back, so the two of us will be doing the Wheel of Anything. We will also give you another chance to win Ben Portsmouth tickets. He's the Elvis tribute artist, one of the world's greatest. He plays in Killarney next Monday night, so we've got tickets to give away on that this morning. It's very easy to win. We give out lyrics to an Elvis song. You tell us what Elvis song it is, and we give you a pair of tickets to go along and see that. That's on the show this morning as well. A few things for today's date, the 5th of April. I was telling Elaine a while ago. Apparently, today is actually St. Patrick's Day, because in 465 is when St. Patrick came back to Ireland as a missionary bishop. There's a useless fact for you now.
Okay, great, yeah.
And
I'm taking today off. I'm going to get my green Stetson and put it back on.
Oh, yes, yeah. You kind of have a bit of a thing for that Stetson.
I don't.
And in 1910, kissing was banned on French railway systems, and rightly so.
It obviously came back in because they're always snogging each other in France.
Yes, they are, yeah, that's true.
Are they? Is that the place, that the one country in the world where people are always PDAing?
That and Killarney.
Is Clarity bad for it?
I'm joking.
All right.
Morning, Killarney.
On a Saturday night.
And I love this one as well. This is a useless fact as well.
Oh, yeah.
2063 is the year when when Earth had its first contact with the planet Vulcan in Star Trek. So, the fictional times. That's also one of the dates for April 5th. There's a useless fact for you again, but it's true.
And this survey coming out of Britain, which I'd say we're probably pretty similar over here, this just stopped.
Yeah, it's counting down. Here it's only a few seconds.
Is that Brits are useless and clueless when it comes to changing tyres, and they're blaming millennials for this. You're good at changing. You've changed my tyres.
I've changed your tyre. Now, I think I fall into the millennial category, so yeah, but I can change a tyre, though. I can hold my hand up and say that.
I can attest to that because
Yeah.
he's changed my tyre
Yeah.
in the Dunn's car park.
I had 2 punctures recently. Oh, actually, we better go because we're nearly there. I have had 2 punctures this year, and when I went to change both of them, I couldn't in my own car and I found out from a mechanic, thankfully, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
The nuts were too tight. He said, you'd have been there for the rest of your life, you wouldn't have gotten them. You needed the electric yoke that they have.
You were too weak, basically.
I was too weak, yeah. No, but he couldn't do it either, the mechanic lad, and he was a big burly man. He was a man's man.
Man's man.
Man's man.
Where is he?
He's above in Connolly Park in Tralee.
Pure
I'll
class.
introduce you later on. Nice fella. Right, we're going to do the show a bit. We're going to start the show. So have a good day. Get some coffee into us now. Elaine's clicking buttons here. And yeah, we've got a really busy show coming up. So we'll chat to you on air. You can text or WhatsApp as usual. All right, good morning. Say morning.
Morning.